for watching Girl Talk with Gyllian. Right now, I will be interviewing a divalicious entrepreneur who is the CEO and founder of Couture Swagg, which is a multimedia company which helps connect you to your dreams to make them a reality. Let's welcome Cassandra Lenoir. Thank you so much for being a part of today's show.
No, thank you for inviting me.
I'm glad you can be here. So tell me, what is Couture Swagg?
Well, Couture Swagg is an entertainment and media company that I founded here in New York, February 19th, 2014.
Congrats!
Thank you. I just hit my 1 year earlier this year, so I'm really excited.
Oh my goodness.
But I host for the entertainment sector of Couture Swagg because it's an entertainment and media company. I host bi-monthly networking events in the city, as well as music showcases, fashion shows, anything and everything with entertainment that can expose you, encourage you, or showcase your talents, your skills, your passion. That's what the entertainment portion of Couture Swagg does. And then for the media side, I have a website, CoutureSwagg.com, and you can go check it out. It has health and fitness. It has spirituality. It has anything and everything that you can think about that has to do with the entertainment and media industries. I have a style and entertainment section that you can go to for music, movie reviews, fashion tips, anything. Like, I try to cover it all. I have a poetry section because at my heart of hearts, I'm a writer and I'm a poet. So I like to showcase everything. I wanted it to be more of a holistic website. I wanted it to be a one-stop shop, whatever you're interested in, I want you to be able to go there and receive inspiration, receive exposure to something that you may have never thought of or anything. So that's what CoutureSwagg.com is about. And of course, with my events, I like adventures, so I say eventures.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah, that's
so cool.
That's actually the tab on the website where you can go look at footage or photos from the different events that I've been hosting and check it out.
That's great. Oh my
you.
goodness. Now with the dynamic company such as that, how did you come across the name Couture Swagg? Because that's so unique.
Okay, so I started modeling in high school actually.
Okay.
Junior year of high school was like my first fashion show.
Very
So by the time college came, freshman year summer, the summer after my freshman year, I thought I was like a professional model. So I went and tried out for a fashion show, and it was one of the biggest fashion shows in St. Louis.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Oh
I didn't make it. I got cut. So we found out that they were having another audition. So me and my two best friends, we were like practicing. We went down to like the riverfront. I'm from St. Louis, so we went downtown St. Louis and took professional headshots on my digital camera, not professional at all.
Girl, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No,
and I'm pretty
seriously.
sure they looked fantastic.
They did. It did the job. And
Great.
we went back. We were more confident. We were more built up, and I made it.
Oh, congrats!
Thank you. So at that fashion show, we had practice like every week for 3 hours in the street, in our heels, walking up and down like literally concrete. It was crazy.
Now that's what I call dedication.
So, and it built this confidence within me. It strengthened my walk. So then I started auditioning for a lot of fashion shows throughout that summer. So the second one I made wasn't as large as the first one, but it was still
Exposure, still opportunity.
Exactly. So I made that one literally easily. It wasn't an issue.
Piece of cake.
No, I think I went to high school with the person, and when I sent them my headshots, it was okay. But nevertheless, favor still works.
Okay, God is so good.
Yeah. So with the second fashion show, I was actually at practice. It was on a different day, so I was having practice for both fashion shows at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, so sometimes it'd be 2 days for different fashion shows.
My goodness.
So the second fashion show was actually, they had designers for boutiques or actual fashion designers to come in and select their models. Well, one boutique in particular, she consistently had me walk over again. Yeah,
Wow.
so, I go up there, I hit my T-stands, I hold my head up, straighten my back, and I'm just confident, like, strutting my stuff.
Absolutely.
And she was like, can you start again? And I was like the only person. And she had me start over like 5, 6, 7 times. So when that consistently happens, your confidence starts taking a hit. But you want to still, put forth your best effort.
Absolutely.
And keep a smile on your face and still give it your all.
Absolutely.
So she kept saying, the thing that she kept repeating though was, your walk is too couture, I need you to add more swag.
Wow.
Yeah. she kept saying that. She said, you know, your walk is too couture. I need you to swing your hips more. I need you to toss your arms. Your walk is too couture. This is an urban clothing line. I need you to add more swag. I said, well, this is my swag. And she was like, no, try again. So, you know, put a smile on my face. I'm trying to be as positive and as confident as possible. But,
Absolutely.
you know, it was starting to wear on me. And then finally, she said, I need you to start again. Your walk is still too couture. I need you to add more swag. And I said, well, I guess I just have a couture swag. And it was like an aha moment.
Oh my goodness.
I spun around to my best friends. They were like,
that's it right there.
and literally, the lady was like, go to the end. Go to the, like, you're done. And she selected me. My walk didn't change. I wasn't able to conform to her liking, but it was based off of my confidence.
Exactly.
So that's how I came up with Couture Swagg. Couture, I believe when you hear the word couture, you think of high fashion clothing lines.
Absolutely.
You think of New York Fashion Week. You know, you think of the cream of the crop, Paris, everything, Milan.
Right.
And when you think of swag, you think of more individuality,
Urban.
like your personality, like whatever your swag is, whatever your niche is.
Right.
So, Couture Swagg, being confident in who you are.
Wow, that's incredible, and I give you major props to that.
Thank you.
That's great.
Thank you.
So tell me, what are some projects you're working on right now?
Okay, well, I've actually just recently partnered with Unplugged NYC.
Okay.
And we've been hosting, in July 12th, well, we will actually be hosting our second artist showcase. And we actually, at our first one, which was May 3rd, we have it at the Delancey, downtown, or Lower East Side, at the Delancey. Not the DL, guys, the Delancey.
Right.
People always get those mixed up.
Absolutely.
And the first one, we had people come from all over. Like, one of our artists was from Texas. We had people from DC. Like, literally, it turned into such a big deal. Not international yet, but national.
Right, yes, there we go.
Yeah, so, but I like speaking into existence, international.
Yes, we do. Yes, that's what we do here.
So I'm really excited about this partnership because, so the next event is July 12th. It'll be at the Delancey again, 7 p.m.
Very nice.
And from 7 to 8, we have the networking portion because at my heart of heart, I'm very big on networking. I'm very big on unity and connecting with other people and connecting people with other people.
That's great.
Because I believe that we can't do life alone.
We can't.
And the more collaborations you do or the more people that you meet, the better off that you will be in the end. I believe that what you give it ultimately will come back to you. I believe that what you make happen for other people, God will make happen for you. So I will pour into other people's businesses more than I will pour into my own because I believe that if you take care of God's business, He'll take care of yours.
Absolutely.
So the more that I'm helping you and the more that I'm giving, I know that God is going to reciprocate it to me. So it doesn't even matter. I don't have to worry about Couture Swagg. That's the ministry that He's placed within me.
That's exemplary.
Thank you.
I am so glad to have you on the show. So tell me, what is a typical day like for you with a lot of the obligations and responsibilities you have to market your brand, network, and keep your brand going and spontaneous?
Okay. Well, wow. A typical day?
Yes.
Well, a typical day, I wake up, immediately get in my word, spend time. I don't want to just keep on talking about spirituality, but it's a big deal. That's how I am so successful. So I have to give God the glory in everything I do.
Absolutely.
And then after I get out of my word, I go straight to checking my emails. So checking my emails, responding and everything like that. But the majority, how I stay creative is I have to keep up with my website. I update my website once a week because I'm the only person who writes for every section now.
Oh, wow.
I used to have content contributors. So if you want to be a content contributor, email me.
Email her.
But the thing about it is, I'm not paying you. You're just writing based off of your passion. So if you want to write about fitness, that's what you're doing. If you want to write about poetry, that's what... I'm not paying you yet. Keyword. If you want to write a poetry, if you want to write about style and entertainment, fashion, if you want to write about movies, music, anything, literally, you can write about it because it's what you're passionate about and it's what you love. And I feel like more people will do that. So it helps me to be creative.
Absolutely.
Because now I have to do it all.
That's great.
You know?
That's
and I
great.
start thinking you have to do research when you're writing to get a better understanding because although you have to practice what you preach.
You do.
And I had someone writing for the fashion and fitness section, but now I don't.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
So the fact that I'm writing for it, it's making me like, oh
It's
my
pushing you
gosh,
harder.
I didn't even know that this was bad to eat. Like, let me cut this out of my diet. You know? So those type of things, and even writing for the style and entertainment section, I have to go because I cover events.
Right,
As
absolutely.
press. So I go to these different events and I see what they're doing. And I'm like, wow, you know, this is something interesting, but how can I make it better? Or how my greatest, not necessarily how can I make it better, which that is a thought that you always want to, you know,
think about.
expand. Yeah, you want to expose yourself to how can this be greater, but more so, how can this translate into my generation? I believe that there's a gap. I believe that people focus on the little babies, and then it's the adults.
Right.
So when it comes to my networking events, the Couture Swagg networking events, our mission is to bridge the gap between the young and more established professionals.
Wow.
So I have a great market or following with my generation in New York.
That's great.
And I also have a lot of mentors, as well as mentors who are connected. So I have them to come and speak at my networking events and possibly bring friends.
Absolutely.
And that reaches out to their demographic. And of course, I have reached out to mine. And boom, there you go. So while they're speaking about what they're doing, how they're doing it, and how they got to this platform, they have people that wants to get to where they are.
Exactly.
And I wanted to tell you something else. I wanted to give you an exclusive.
Please do.
So I literally just told my mom. But I finished my first book.
Congratulations.
Thank
Tell
you.
us about it.
Okay, so the title of my book is From Nothing to New York.
Oh, wow.
And it's basically my story from freshman year all the way until my first summer in New York.
Wow, that's
So
beautiful.
what is that, 18 through 22? That's my span going through, 14 through 22. Going from high school to college, every transition, every time, every circumstance, every trial, every tribulation, every good time, every bad time, everything that I had to overcome along the journey of getting to New York. And basically the concept about it is everything that I thought was nothing. Like I would be like, I'm never going back to St. Louis. There's nothing there for me. Or, you know, I would always say, there's nothing there for me. There's nothing there for me. Everything that I thought was nothing is what prepared me for New York.
Wow.
So it's a self-help book because in reading my story, I hope to encourage people like, you know, look around. What's your nothing? What do you think is nothing? What do you think is momentary that won't be significant for you? Because it's in those things that you'll reach your New York, whatever your New York is, whether it's a place or a goal of yours. What is your New York? Your New York is your success.
Absolutely.
And so I'm very big on mentoring. That's why I'm big on like networking because I love giving back. And I mentor a girl who lives in the Bronx.
Are you serious?
And her name is Hope.
Really? That is beautiful. I was hoping you'd say Gyllian.
No, but she helps me keep my hope.
That is beautiful.
She does. And I've always been big into mentoring since high school. We started a mentoring program in high school.
What was it called?
I was a part of peer leaders.
Okay.
So we did peer mediations as well as mentors. So we took the seniors as to mentor the freshmen.
Oh, that's great.
So we lined up everybody with one. By the end of the year, I had 4.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I wanted the bad. I was like, who are the bad kids? And even if they weren't in the program, like, give them to me. So, and then I got to college. And the little by the time I was a sophomore, the little freshmen were my baby. Junior, freshmen, sophomores, my little babies. Like, it just kept on going.
That's incredible.
It's in my heart. So, a percentage of each book sale will be going to a Couture Swagg scholarship that I'm starting.
That is beautiful.
Thank you. It's to be given out the spring semester for a senior, a high school senior, an underprivileged teen who will be a first-generation college student.
Wow.
I'm a first-generation college student. I understand. I come from a single-parent household, so I understand everything that you may go through, and I understand what the journey is. It's your walk, like, literally. So I wanted to give you that exclusive. Tell you about my book. It's dropping this summer. I'm receiving sponsorship and everything now because, again, like I tell you, you can't do it all on your own. So the more help that you get, the more people that you have believing in your dream and believing in your vision, it helps you to keep, and it keeps you on your game. Like, you can't be playing with other people's money, you know?
Right.
So I've already been booked to speak at some local high schools in New York as well as in St. Louis.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm working on scheduling for college campuses. So I'll be published by this summer.
I cannot wait to see your book, and when it does come out, you've got to come back
Of
and
course.
show it to the viewers. Like, you did it. You know, we spoke about it on a previous show, and you definitely
Dreams into reality.
Exactly. You published it and tell us about it.
Yeah, and even on the next show, I'll give you guys more information about the self-publishing process.
That would be great.
Okay.
That would be great. And it was such an honor to have you here today. We thank you for your story, and just,
Thank you.
I hope that anyone who does watch this will definitely reach out to you and use the gifts that God has placed in you.
Wow.
To help their dreams become a reality.
Thank
you
you
so much for
No
being a part of
problem.
today's show. And as a token of my appreciation, I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
You're so
You're so
welcome.
sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cassandra Lenoir.
Thank you.